Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube Channel. Good morning. Hope you're all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos uploaded in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others or on the internet. In the last episode of Know Your Personality segment, we spoke about the Enneagram compatibility of Individualists Romantics type 4 with Peacemakers Mediators type 9, focusing on what they bring to their relationship and what the potential pitfalls they may experience in their relationship. In this episode, we analyze the Enneagram compatibility of two observers investigators type 5 pair, focusing on what they bring to their relationship and what their potential trouble spots are. Positive qualities two observers type 5 couples bring to their relationship. As with all double type relationships, two observers type 5s bring the same qualities to each other and to the relationship, wherein lies their main source of attraction and potential pitfalls. Hence, the level of health of each person and their dominant instincts would determine the nature of their relationship. Generally, for an observer type 5, partnership with another observer type 5 would fulfill their idea of perfect companionship. Since observers type 5 have a feeling of being an alien or an outsider, they may feel mind blown to have met someone like them. They would feel a great sense of relief to have found each other. This is because, as a couple, both the partners are well informed, intellectually stimulating, independent, imaginative, quiet, unless it is about subjects of mutual interest, fact-oriented, as opposed to being overly emotional and subjective, non-intrusive, and always ready for a good debate. With these shared qualities, they would feel an immediate and intense head-level connection with each other and would share a profound understanding of each other. A two observers type 5 couple do not wish to be controlled, desire to be reclusive, need privacy and alone time, maintain a strong sense of personal boundaries, and gravitate towards logical and rational thought. They give each other a great deal of personal freedom and emotional space so as to facilitate each of the partners to pursue their own personal interests. They make few demands either individually or in relationship. They value tactfulness and respect people. They would never knowingly put people on the spot for personal information and make personal demands on them for favors. Hence, right distance, respect, courtesy, good boundaries, few demands, and no undue expectations are the trademark qualities a two observers type 5 pair displays. Though at times they are curious about each other and their private lives, they show sufficient reticence and reservation where each other's personal matters are at stake. In two observers type 5 pair, both the partners are independent and self-sufficient. Both are emotionally contained, intellectually curious, and interested in the pursuit of knowledge. Hence, while they may quickly establish familiarity with each other, they may take more time to develop intimacy as they are careful about respecting the boundaries of the other. It is important for two observers type 5 couple to learn quickly how to balance their independence in relation to the intimacy, personal sharing, and self-disclosure they seek from and give to each other to establish a meaningful relationship. This balancing of self-sufficiency and intimacy would take a while for most two observers type 5 couples. Over time, the couple feels comfortable with and attached to each other. However, this relationship tends to be characterized by long silences, and the breaks between them are punctuated by intense bursts of communication. For the outside world, this relationship may look contained and even rather robotic. However, for a two observers type 5 couple, their relationship is more a meeting of two minds rather than just two bodies, which does not have to be full of words. They express their affection and attachment indirectly, and for them, being connected to each other may not always require the other's physical presence, as they are bound to each other psychically. When healthy and balanced, two observers type 5 pairing makes an intimate and intense match between the kindred spirits. Potential trouble spots in a two observers type 5's relationship. The very similarities that help to bind a two observers type 5's couple when healthy and balanced can also be what tear their relationship apart when unhealthy and imbalanced. Under stress, both tightening their defenses, they can become too reclusive, too private, too independent, and too distant from each other. Both the partners seek more time alone but do not question each other's demand for time, as they tend to respect each other's privacy. Thus, without their full awareness, they can easily drift apart, letting the relationship spiral downward. Let us elaborate on the relational dynamic of a two observers type 5's relationship when the partners are under stress. Firstly, a two observers type 5's couple, being thinking types, can give in to over-intellectualizing their relationship, approaching each other more analytically rather than personally, compartmentalizing their life together as a couple, and drawing boundaries between my world and your world. When they begin to draw boundaries between them, they can become secretive, consciously hiding and withholding information about themselves and their activities from each other. This makes them lead a double life, one for themselves and another one with their partners. The desire for living a double life stems from unhealthy observers type 5's fear of being engulfed and overwhelmed by the other, and their deep-seated resistance to sharing themselves or merging with someone. When above described situation happens in the life of a two observers type 5's couple, they can become arrogant and get into the habit of intellectual bickering and power struggle over fine points and trivial details, which can lead them to compete and intellectually show off with each other, creating potential trouble for the relationship. Secondly, a two observers type 5's pair tends to be more emotionally distant and reticent or slow to express themselves. They can become too private and feel isolated from each other. This might make it difficult for the couple to connect with each other emotionally at the heart level, which over time can erode their intimacy with each other. Without this intimate connection, their romantic and sexual energies may get fizzled out. They become more like two unicycles side by side instead of being a bicycle with both wheels connected and moving in the same direction. Hence, when intimacy is gone, the relationship can deteriorate into a professional association connected by respect for each other's competency or other positive qualities, or their partnership resembling that of friends or roommates instead of being intimate partners with heart level connection, leading to potential trouble for the relationship. If an unhealthy, overstressed, or imbalanced two observers type 5's couple experiences one or both of the above described scenarios, they can either get trapped into over identifying with their intellect, becoming arrogant and competitive with each other, or turn their relationship into a partnership devoid of intimacy, not being bonded emotionally and having no genuine heart level connection. In both of these cases, the couple feels a kind of emotional dryness towards and indifference with each other. They experience the possibility of finding a satisfactory rapport with each other fading away, and over time they may even cut off the thought of having such bond with each other as they get into their detached shell, which the other finds it difficult to break through. They cope with this situation by burying themselves even more deeply into their work and their intellectual hobbies while still living together. Being logical and rational people, heated fights and arguments between them are unlikely, as they feel drifted away from each other, and the downward spiraling of the relationship gains momentum. A two observers type 5's couple may end or break up their relationship in a simple and logical conversation with each other, having hardly any emotional expression. A two observers type 5's couple can save their relationship and prevent it from arriving at the stage we described above by guiding their relationship in the light of the following tips. Firstly, being thinking types. Both are independent, self-sufficient, intellectually curious, and emotionally contained. Hence, balancing self-sufficiency with intimacy could be an issue for the couple. They must take care not to get caught up in independent intellectual pursuits that make them feel self-sufficient at the cost of building an intimate and heart-level relationship with each other. The greater the balance they bring into this important aspect of their relationship, the greater would be the richness of their partnership. Secondly, they must avoid their tendency to approach each other analytically. It can make them compartmentalize their life together and draw unwanted boundaries between each other, leading to competition or show off between them, intellectual bickering, and power struggle between them. Instead, they must approach each other personally as loving and caring persons. Thirdly, as they value right distance, respect, good boundaries, few demands, and no undue expectations, they can fall into the trap of being indifferent to and lack of interest in each other. By being sensitive to each other and regularly communicating to each other, they can avoid falling into this trap and move positively forward in their relationship. In the next episode, we will talk about the Enneagram compatibility of an observer loyalist type 5 type 6 relationship. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.